clap. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? You see how that worked? I was right on time.
Yeah, good job. It's because
right on time.
You didn't even need a real clapboard. You just needed a fake clapboard.
Fake one, like, oh, time to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in there.
So that actually reminds me, if anybody wants to get us a belated 1-year anniversary gift, it could be a clapboard.
Yeah,
I don't even know where you get some.
With the cake, though.
With the, I mean, it could be a clapboard cake.
Clapboard cake, tres leches.
Yeah, although a real clapboard would be cool too.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. What's up, man? Where we at?
We are
at John.
Yeah, we came down here to Dorchester Park, not Dorchester, Boston.
Dorchester Park.
Dorchester Park. People well, I don't know how many people in Colorado Springs are probably familiar with Dorchester Park. As you can see, it's a beautiful environment. The city has decided that since they don't spend money on housing people, they will spend money on taking the swing sets out of the park, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, around the pavilion.
The fence around the pavilion so they can't get out of the rain over here.
Yeah, so because in the previous years, so many people are living on the streets down here on South Nevada, South Tejon, that the one place you could take shelter, aside from under the bridge, which they do sweeps of, was under the pavilions here at Dorchester Park.
Right.
Also up Antlers Park. They blocked off the pavilions down here.
Yeah, I noticed that on our way to the bougie breakfast the other day, man.
The blocked off
breakfast
pavilion, the bougie breakfast under the bridge, where people could slum it
under the bridge, so we could
feel like they were doing
under the bridge by the tent, by the trains,
surrounded by police and security. So
the homeless people.
So the homeless people wouldn't come to their presentation about how they're helping homeless youth.
Right. They catch the stiff arm for the homeless people at the free breakfast.
Yeah,
man. Anyway, I don't want to talk shit about it though.
Yeah, I mean, because they are actually doing some good, what is it called now? The Place? Urban Peak?
Urban Peak, the place. Yeah.
I mean, they are actually helping people off the streets.
Right, and dude, you help one person. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they help, obviously they help more than one person.
Yeah, totally.
But even if you just help one person, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like talking shit about them, but it's just bro, man, do we want to talk about this?
Yeah, we can do that.
So being there.
It's too late at this point.
So first off, Pastor Heather invited us, which that was another reason why I'm I don't want to talk shit, because she didn't really even have to.
Yeah, she did. I mean, it was nice of her. It was a nice thing to do.
Yeah, it was just a nice gesture, and of course, we got a little relationship with her that, throughout all of the, I guess we could say years almost now it's been, you know what I'm saying, through all the protesting and stuff. But definitely the months that we've been organizing, she's definitely been an ally and exactly what she says she is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we
anyway,
actually had her on the show. I don't know if people remember that. It's when you were out of town.
Oh, that's right, man.
Sean called in from Texas.
That was crazy,
She was on the show
man.
with Emma.
Yeah, dude. I missed that whole thing.
Yeah.
That's right. She need to come on back.
Yeah, she should.
Pastor Heather. She got a mural she's trying to build too. Maybe we can help people tell people about it.
Well, she's helped building up women entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Down at a spot downtown across from Palmer, I think.
I think that's where she said. Yeah, across from Palmer somewhere.
It's pretty cool.
Right up the street.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So anyway, of course, and the fact that because if anybody else would have invited us to that, we wouldn't have gone to that shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
how much respect we have for her.
All around, you know what I'm saying? We just got love for Pastor Heather. But, so, we get there and we're just dude, God, this is not.
Well, Sean was there first because Sam and I, of course, it was early in the morning, so we weren't late. We weren't late.
No, you guys were good. You guys got there.
But he's like, where are you guys? There's cops everywhere.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. So I pull up, I walk up, because first, I park where there's free parking. I don't pay the meters. So I go to the church.
Fuck the police. Fuck the meters.
Fuck the meters. Every day too. So I go to the damn church, or I go down on, is that Cascade on the back of downtown?
It's really hard to find free parking downtown.
You gotta walk a little bit. It's back there. It's back there.
True.
You just gotta walk a little bit. But anyway, that's what I do. So I was walking up and I see all of the cop cars. I'm like, oh God damn it! They must be got something what's it called? A presentation that they're gonna do or some shit, right? No, they're huddled up, waiting on the food.
Yeah, at their table.
Looking for the homeless, but of course there was none there because they already had the pavilion at the Antlers Park blocked off. They've already like shoot them off pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And it was early as fuck in the morning too.
Yeah.
But though, I don't mean to get long-winded with that. It was that's just not our.
It was just, it was really interesting going to that because it's like a lot of nonprofit folks, a lot of funders and stuff, and like, yeah, I guess we technically run a nonprofit, but it just felt weird and not our scene.
Like I don't want people to. I don't want to call our shit running a nonprofit if that's what running a nonprofit is.
Yeah, totally.
Like, and not to say that there's people there. Everybody
cool
does their thing. Whatever you do to help and get shit done for people, I'm with it. It's good stuff. But though, do you need $2 million for 15 kids, 20 kids?
I mean, it would be great to. I mean, this is the thing with nonprofits, and I understand how it happens. You get locked into your like tiny myopic lane where you're like, no, this is our mission, this is who we're helping, this is what we're doing, and then you like kind of forget about the larger structural issues that like actually need to change,
right?
So that you don't have to keep like basically like running on a treadmill. Every nonprofit I feel like is running on a treadmill because it's like, I used to work as a tenant organizer in Boston, and my boss, I was like, dude, I cannot do this. Every single day was a new crisis for him. Yeah. Like it was just so overwhelming because it's like, today we got to take care of this. Today we got to take care of this. On and on and on. And it's like, yeah, because every single day somebody's either getting evicted or, you know, they're trying to sell public housing out from onto the market or whatever, you know, just like every single day there's
capitalists everywhere.
There's something. And that's why it's good. You gotta step back and just be like, let's remember there is an actual bigger picture here. Yeah. That's what at least I try to do, you know?
And I do that because you guys do it. Those said I learned it by watching you, John. But
it's just easy to get sucked into that, like very narrow.
I see it, man. You know, and even like the lady that talked, you know, not the girl that I've heard. I was trying to remember her name, man. The keynote speaker, not her, but the two presenters before her.
Yeah, like the board.
Like you could tell that they were well-paid people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were well taken care of, and they needed a paycheck to be doing. They weren't gonna be. They ain't doing that shit for free. Those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you kind of just look at, Sam, I saw her looking at the numbers and shit.
We were breaking them down.
I handed it to her so that she could see it. Like, here you go, Sam. Take a look at
33% of their income or of the money goes to not programs.
Yeah. No, it goes to not program. My bad. I said that the wrong way around. So that's a lot of shit, man. From 2 million, 33% of 2 million. Y'all
we worked out the numbers. I think I have them saved in my phone.
It's a couple $100,000s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just going to somebody's pocket. So anyway, cool, man. But the rest of it's going where they say it's going, I guess.
Right.
And, whatever, man. I just feel like it's a more effective way. And what we're doing with this housing march is one of these ways that we feel, not to say that, everybody should.
Which housing march, Sean?
Oh, on the 31st. You ain't heard about it? You ain't heard? Oh, damn. Oh, there.
Wait.
Here they go.
I think I got a flyer about this.
I got a couple thousand. Yeah, man.
Is it this?
So yeah, that's
what
it's about. On the 31st, we're gonna meet here, and so listen. The way I look at it is, you got $2 million in your budget to do this one thing, and of course that one thing is we're simplifying that. You know what I'm saying a little bit, but you're doing this thing, and what I'm saying is, if the city was made to do what the hell they're just supposed to be doing just being human beings, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not by law. Maybe it's not by whatever, but I don't know what the word is. Morality, man. Just having
morals
some
or ethics or whatever as a human.
We don't think that we need to have people sleeping on the freaking street.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And the sidewalks.
Right. Or maybe that school district's budget shouldn't be 4 times what that school district's budget is. Like, that doesn't make sense to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, these are the things that those people could be talking about instead of amassing these huge budgets. Well, just so they can.
It's crazy. Almost 50% of their budget came from government too.
Right. That's another thing. It was like 52% of it came from the government.
Yeah. The government is paying nonprofits to pick up the slack where they're not doing what they're supposed to. And that's the case all across the nonprofit world too.
Yeah. So that way, then they can say, Oh, we are
No,
helping.
we're all, yeah.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
You guys don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
But
yes,
all that
we do.
does is create more like bureaucracy and like whatever. The government can't do everything. I don't think the government can or should do everything.
Yeah, me either.
But like if they're creating problems and then paying other people to like deal with a sliver of that problem,
Right.
that's a problem.
That's the problem. And you're like perpetuating the problem that wasn't a problem until you made it a problem.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So yeah, man, I think that if everyone leaned in the way that everyone does for their own shit and said, hey, we need this for us, for everybody, then maybe it would just be a very simple conversation.
Well,
but of course it's not. It's never.
Yeah, exactly.
Never that.
I think also part of the problem is you know, most of the city you can drive around, walk around, be in, and not realize what a complete housing crisis there is in the city. That there are literally, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people, over 1,000, I think 1,300 folks in the census, which is just people like living on the streets. There's 1,300 people living on the streets in Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what did you say? Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
That's crazy.
But you
And
can
that's
be
just
up
one
in
day.
Briargate. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just one sense. And that doesn't count the people couch surfing. That doesn't necessarily count like the broader realm of people who are experiencing housing insecurity, right? That's really just people who like don't have homes and they're showing up to a shelter, or they're sleeping under a bridge, or they're
like
sleeping
you
in
hit
the park,
another
whatever.
level of
Yeah,
homelessness.
exactly,
like
exactly.
There's layers to this.
Yeah,
thing,
exactly. But you can be in Briargate, you can be in, I don't even know what the name of most of those northern neighborhoods are now, the new ones. Northgate, I don't know,
Yeah,
like Rockrimmon and
flying money.
Yeah, exactly.
horses and unicorns.
Exactly. Like, and not realize that there's a massive problem. And maybe you own a home, so you don't, and you have equity in your home, so you don't realize how fucking hard it is.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How fucking hard it is. Just filming a show, man. Yeah, right on. How hard it is to like actually afford to live in Colorado Springs, right?
Right.
Like people are like, you know, getting 5-6 roommates to be able to afford an apartment in Colorado Springs.
Like where there's not enough room for 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know
In like
what I'm
a
saying?
2-bedroom or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, they're on the verge of being homeless. But the city has done such a good job of just like moving the visible crisis into such a small area of the city. You know what I'm saying? That people can just ignore it. And I think that's the issue, is we have to make it so that people can't ignore it anymore.
Right. I mean, either can't or like are introduced to it. Like there's people that don't even know what Dorchester Park is. Like
there are.
You know, don't even know that we have a rescue mission.
Right.
Things
There's probably
like this.
tens of thousands of people in the city who have no idea that this part of the city exists.
Right, it ain't coming over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, for sure, even the whole south end of this place, man, like, you know, I'm doing roofs out in Peyton right now and Woodland Park and all of that shit. Dude, you're just riding around out there. I probably said this before. Like, those people don't even realize what's going on over here.
No.
It's like not even a fuck. They don't even know what the fuck is going down.
Right.
So, you know, you talking about talk to them about stuff that's going on downtown, like the new stadium or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, I did hear about. Isn't there a new bridge or something? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Totally. Or they have some vision of some crazy like urban fucking
like,
cesspool or whatever.
Like New York City.
Yeah.
With the 55-gallon drums and fire.
Yeah, like something from like the 1970s or whatever. Like
right.
South Bronx, New York City, 1970s. That's their vision of like the city
why
or whatever.
Are you up here telling me about it?
But it's like, no, it's just people trying to survive down here on a day-to-day basis. Some dealing with mental health issues. Some
Most
dealing
of them,
with
man.
Drug addiction.
That's what homie just said, man. A dude named Mike, man. He said they need gloves. So he's the dude. He said he got a crew of people. They're all Christian, I guess, or he's trying to
maybe
indoctrinate them
to
be Christian. But he wants them to pick up trash and, you know, clean up, keep their area with her.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's down here, like, you know, because he lives down here. He's up here. He's like trying to tell people we need to keep the area clean. You know. In fact, one thing he did request. You said he requested he needs gloves, a rake. He also needs Sharps containers.
Oh, Sharps containers.
Because they do have a Sharps container here at Dorchester Park, but one Sharps container in the entire city is not really enough.
So they kind of need those. You could probably just come and post it on a tree.
Yeah.
And it'll be all right. But then they need trash bags and all that shit, man. So we, you know, if you're riding by, man, bring them that shit, and maybe we can, man, you know, maybe we can make something over here for them. That'd be dope, actually.
Yeah, actually,
like
that
put
would
it
be
off
cool.
in the cup.
Yeah.
Got supplies there. But Yeah, man. So yeah, that's that, man.
Yeah, and that's why we're doing the march.
That's why we're doing it. Yeah, and also to like, because listen, we went through this stuff last year with Devon Bailey, and then with George Floyd, and wanting laws changed and policies written and things like this done. Right? We were talking about the budget real heavy, and
this is part of that budget. This grew out of that budget thing.
Exactly.
Like looking at the budget and realizing, wow, there's $0 that goes towards in the general fund that goes towards how they'll give
so
money
the
here and there to
tenants union came
nonprofits
about
to
and
do
things
shit.
started happening. Yeah, you're right, man. But I think that it's just like another, like, we know that we need to do something first, and then so that they know that the people are going to pay attention to this thing, right?
Exactly.
And it just so happened that they're doing this thing on the 31st for the city's Sesquicentennial
what's
celebration.
going on the
city's
31st?
150th anniversary, Jonathan.
Really? That they decided to organize that on the same day as our march.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So we were like, yo, we really need to turn up, because they're not only trying to snuff us out, they're trying to snuff out our march.
Damn. Yeah, so people gotta show up.
I didn't catch that. But yeah, so anyway, but seriously though, I don't feel like this is we got our one punch and that's all, we only got this last chance. I don't believe that, but I feel like this is the perfect place to have the conversation started, so that it's real from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
and they don't have the opportunity to ignore what we're saying. And also it's different in the police, right? Because city council actually does have a say and can control some of this stuff, what's going on, and they're responsible for it.
Yeah,
man.
and we met with two of the counselors, and they're like, yes, we need to have something happen, and this is our realm. And they were all about like, it's you guys, the activists, that kind of need to like bring the people out or whatever. And this is what we've talked about so much, is like, look, city council, if you've got ideas, there are a couple of people who have some okay ideas on city council. Wow, it just got really buggy all of a sudden. I have no idea why.
Y'all need to come spray these trees, city. What the fuck, man?
But they, and so that's what we're trying to do, get boots on the ground. We've been out flyering, we've been out talking to people. We're out talking to people here at Dorchester Park.
Yeah, we got the event on the thing, man. Y'all need to share the event, man.
Yeah. Do share the event from our page. But the tenant union has been out talking to people. We're trying to get people to talk about the issues they're facing. They've been hitting up apartments all over, like especially the south side of the city. Yeah. Because people are facing like just such shit.
A lot of people are seeing these flyers, man.
Yeah. But come.
A lot of people are seeing these flyers.
We have like over 1,000 down the Chinook Center, so come down.
Yeah.
Pick some up.
Especially if you got the time to go and hand some out and put some on some windshields, or don't put them in mailboxes, man.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble for that.
Hand them to people and talk to them and let them know what's going on. Come down there and pick them up. But there's a lot of folks that see these. We just need to let them know to come do something with it. So we need the event shared. We need y'all to kind of talk about it. And listen, if you got an organization or something that y'all do, come do it at the march. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to coordinate nothing with us. We're not gonna police this thing where nobody can do nothing around our thing. None of that is gonna happen, man. We're bringing the people, and we're gonna walk our ass up there. And
we're gonna have tents. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have personal hygiene items.
We're gonna have some sort of feeding. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know
food
exactly what that's gonna look like. We're gonna have some sort of distribution happen. But if your organization does those kind of things, then maybe
come down, help us
y'all
out.
can put something together too, and then come down there and add to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really need to coordinate
every single
all
thing.
of that together. Like, y'all could bring y'all sandwiches, and we bring our soups, and you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'll bring some deodorant, y'all bring some soap.
Yeah, exactly.
For these people, man. So anyway, that's the kind of thing that we want to get done.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of people think that Colorado Springs is like some well-off city, but looking into the numbers leading up to this march, it's crazy. Like, what was it? 33% of the city or the county
are considered
low and very low, or extremely low and very low income, making $45,000 or less, meaning that many of those people are cost burdened. They're spending more than 50% on housing.
More than 50% of their income. So you get your check, and half of that shit's gone for the rent. Just the rent, not the food and the gas and the insurance and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just the rent
trust
itself.
me, you know people like that.
Yeah.
There's
Because
people
the
that are
average
like
rent
that
here now in Colorado Springs is $1,300 a month.
Yeah, man, and that's
$500,000 for a mortgage now. The average just hit $500,000.
Yeah, average $500,000. Imagine your house, $500,000, and it's in K-Land, Pikes Peak Park, in the valley somewhere, over Stratmore. Come on, man. Like, it doesn't make any motherfucking sense. And then, okay, then you sell it. Then what you gonna do?
Yeah, where
You're not gonna get a house.
No, you can get something in Pueblo.
Yeah, it's like you're literally, you stay right where you're at. The people with the money gonna move around, and then, or you get your ass up out of here, or get your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way about it, man. So, man, it's just, we got to fix it, and there's nobody that's gonna do it, man. I'm telling you right now.
We have
if
to,
the people don't fucking do it for themselves, you're not gonna say, city council person, you should have fixed this for me. No,
exactly.
She can't do it.
Yeah, they need to.
She can't do it.
And here's the thing: writing a nice letter. Go ahead, write a nice letter.
Yeah,
perfectly fine. But writing a nice letter is not going to, like, to your city councilor.
Even a mean letter.
Is not going to.
Call them a bitch in it.
Yeah, I've written both mean and nice letters to lawmakers, and it, like, literally does nothing.
Does absolutely
They've
nothing.
Responded sometimes, and they've not responded other times. You
know where you need to write letters at is for the school now. If you send a sternly worded letter to the school district, motherfuckers get
sweating bullets.
Get the sweating. That's who you need to send letters to, but not to these almost billionaire
people. Well, people
man.
You got to show people that you can bring people out, and that you're showing up, and that people are pissed off about this. It wasn't people writing sternly worded letters last summer that got people talking about police violence and systemic racism and critical race theory.
Right. CRT.
It was people protesting in the streets. It was police stations burning down. And I'm sorry. I know this doesn't fit, like, with your, like, political science shit, but that's the reality.
The truth,
like,
man.
That's how change happens. If you want broad-based change,
you got to get down.
You got to force it.
You got to get down. And hey, KRS once said it, man. He said, I know you might not like these, I forgot what he said, the violence or whatever in these protests, but you got to see that they're changing these laws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
and violence,
it's always
the violence is from
way.
The police.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Like, they're the ones that started and perpetuated and then play victim. Like, you know, they're the worst.
Somebody threw a plastic bottle at us in our riot gear.
Yeah. They're the worst kind of suckers, man.
Yeah,
worst kind. Start a fight and then start crying when you get
yes,
beat up.
exactly. Like Zimmerman.
Exactly like that dude,
Zimmerman.
man. Yeah. Well, he's still living, dude. Ain't that crazy?
Dude, he shouldn't be. That dude should not be alive
he
anymore.
Should not be alive, man. Shit's nuts to me, man.
Guy.
But so anyway, what day is it? July 31st
at 11 a.m. Starting here at Dorchester Park.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to talk John in. We're trying to get a DJ and a big stage and a big party.
A mobile stage.
Yeah, like you know how they got the party buses.
Maybe we should just hire the party bus.
Maybe the party bus should donate his time.
Yeah, party bus.
To the people.
Do we have party buses in
We
Colorado
do, man.
Springs?
If y'all know somebody that own the party bus, we need music. So anyway, we're trying to figure that out. But anyway, once we get up to Vermejo or ish somewhere over there, man, we're thinking that we are gonna have a press conference, and we're gonna talk about what our plans are and the demands that we made for the city government. Those list of demands are on the event page on Facebook. So, you take a look at them and, let us know if you think we're missing something, or if something's in there that you don't think should be, or whatever. We're willing to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And let us know what you think, man. But one thing we can't do is just say, oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
And then let it go.
Like, you can't just
and then the day of, like,
somebody else is gonna take care of it for you.
Yeah, y'all
like,
gotta come out here with us,
it.
man. Y'all gotta come out here with us, man. You got to. And if you don't, then it's not like it's gonna be, oh man, you guys fucked us or whatever. It ain't gonna be that. It's just gonna take us
maybe
longer.
A little bit that.
I am gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit. Look, and
wait, you?
I'm gonna tell you, man. I told John was like skeptic of this. He was like, I don't know.
What was I skeptical of?
Skeptical of this. Because you didn't know if we could get enough people.
Oh, right.
And I was like, nah, dude, we could get 200. So.
Okay, well, let's make a bet. Should we make a bet?
Nah, I still owe
Yeah, more push-ups.
Nah,
well,
man.
maybe you could get some of your push-ups diminished if you win. So how many people do you think are going to show up?
I'm nervous right now, dude. The fucking event has like 30 people on it.
Yeah. No.
And then that means like
that's just people who say
come.
they are. But people always say like interested rather than going because they're, I don't know, they're like don't want to commit. People are non-committal. Dude, I think that we could probably have 200 people though.
We need 200 people, man. And if we got 200, then I'll be good. I really want 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000
like, it would
be
be great
good.
if everybody and their mama came out here.
This is actually an issue that should have that many people out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I cannot.
If people are out about Trump, like in their pink pussy hats, like 7,000 people were out, like, without any demands, without any agenda, they were just like upset that Trump like existed. Then you should be coming out. All you people that were out there doing your pussy hat march, you need to be here at this.
Yeah,
all the people that were out last summer, you need to be here. These issues are all related.
Right.
Like the things you hated about Trump, they all exist within this too.
Exactly.
That like structural racism, so many of the problems in housing are related to structural racism as well.
Yeah.
Like the reason the cities exist the way they do is because of structural racism.
You got to recognize too, man, the things that that the next 4 years are going to be the effects of Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like these things aren't going to, everything that he did isn't just over. You know what I'm saying? It just stopped. So yeah, for sure. Do you remember that one time, man, we came out, maybe it must have been the curfew night, and we were like, where the fuck is everybody? And then we wander around downtown a little bit, and then out of nowhere, there's like 5,000 people walking down the sidewalk. You remember that? Like, and literally on the sidewalk. They didn't walk in the street at all.
Well, Sean and I went into the street because we're like, well, there's the maybe not 5,000, but there was a lot of people.
There were a lot of people.
There were a lot of, and they're like, we went into the street and started chanting, and it was like, no! All the teenagers were like, no, you can't do that. They're gonna think we're protesting. It's like, well, what the fuck are we doing? We're protesting. Yeah. Why the fuck did you come out then?
So you motherfuckers that was out there doing that shit, you better bring your ass out here and walk on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Too. Everybody, your church.
Yeah.
All that, man. So yeah, man. I don't know how else to put it, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we need.
And it's all around the country too. The National Low Income Housing Coalition just released this report that basically found that there were only seven counties in the country that were affordable.
Oh.
Every other place in the fucking country is basically you'd have to make a wage of 20 something or above to afford the average rent.
Motherfucker, like have you driven through Kansas? Think about how big the country is, man.
And it's because people refuse to like. There's this idea that somehow we can't get involved in the market of housing because that's going to destroy everything. Where I'm like, we've already seen that this shit, like the housing market created the 2008 bust, the 2008 massive recession. It's like, look, people just need to get past the fact that it's like, if you're a fucking slumlord, yes, people should be able to come seize your fucking building.
Right.
If you just have land that's sitting vacant, people should just be able to come seize that land.
There,
You don't just get to sit on shit so that you can become wealthier and wealthier.
And
like,
then
it's our shit. It's the community's shit.
I agree, man. Even this, like, I got something planned for that plot, and it's not happening for fucking 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. No,
How about
fuck you.
I do just let you make this whatever the fuck you want to make it until I'm ready to do my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even but not even none of that. I don't understand. That's the shit I don't get, man. That's what makes me hate capitalists.
Yeah, well, look at all that shit around the museum. It's just empty plots. They tore down a bunch of shit, and now they're just gonna sit on it until they can like make as much money off it as they possibly can.
There was stuff there that they could have just left there or refurbished and fixed so that these people could be in it. You know what I'm saying? But
much of like southwest downtown too, starting in the 1970s with urban renewal, they just tore shit down. They're like, oh, poor people live there? Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and tear that shit down.
Get that shit out of here. Yeah, man.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
It's craziness, man.
That's what the government like does right now, is they like
actively
they act on behalf of capitalists. It needs to shift so that shit's acting on behalf of the people. Not the fucking capitalists.
And it would still work just fine.
Yeah,
the capitalists would find ways to make money. Yeah. Everybody would be making money. But you know, whatever,
we would just
man.
Get to kick them in the nuts if they start being dicks.
Right. I mean, I think we can. We just got to have something that works. Something got to work one time. And then the
blows
people
up
gonna
from
see
there.
it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. If you're not willing to fight for yourself, if you're not willing to fight for what is around you and the people around you in your life, then what the fuck are you really willing to fight for?
Yeah,
and then like clap for, like, don't fucking clap for me. Don't tell me I'm doing a good job if you're not willing to fucking come out and fight for yourself. And I'm not talking about literally fight either. We talked about this too. Like, I don't want people to say, oh, John and Sean is organizing a protest. They're gonna come out here and fucking send everybody's going to jail. Like, to be honest, like nothing that we've ever organized ever ended in arrests. Assault. None of that shit's never happened. But that's not the case, man. Like, we understand that we just need the people here. That's it. Like, it's really a simple thing. If we just get them there, they can't ignore what we say to them.
And they don't have the power anymore.
They don't have the power. They don't have the power.
They got helicopters.
We got hella people. Goddamn right. All right, Johnny.
All right. Cool. Well,
we wrapped up. Hey, we should maybe walk around out there. We were talking about doing. I don't want to put these people on camera and stuff, man. But,
especially if they don't want to. But talk to people.
But like, yeah, man, maybe we could do a little something and get some B-roll, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why we went on when we went on our soliloquies, we could be playing
little B-rolls.
B-roll
now we know what that is too.
We got a new camera too.
Yeah, we do. We're not using it yet because it's slightly intimidating.
It's so dope. We don't even want to turn it on.
Yeah, well, we did turn it on and we're like,
we turn it off. We need some help.
So if you're an expert film person, come down and help us out, damn it.
It's hot out here, boy. We couldn't be sitting in the sun for this whole time.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Peace out, everybody. Oh, I'm stealing your shit now.
Hey, that's good, man.
All right.
Yeah.